Oh, I know. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today, what are we going to do?
Right now, we're going to do a quick interview. With Jennifer Chung Lee, aka Hey Miss Chung Lee.
Hey, that's not even my name.
Baby Usain Bolt, aka Mommy Bolt.
Hey, that's not even my name.
What?
You said that mixed up.
What?
It's Jennifer Lee Chung, not Jennifer Chung Lee. Okay, so let's get right into the first question. Dan, what's the first question?
My first question to you is, we're gonna go do some legs right now. If you were doing legs by yourself, what would be on your playlist?
Some ratchet music. All the ratchet music. All the music that we would use in bed. Just kidding. Yeah, all the ratchet songs. Okay, next question.
Another really good question that I just thought about, because I always think about it myself. If you could go back into the past and give your 16-year-old self some advice, what would be some of the advice you would give yourself?
Leave that man, he don't love you. So back then, I was kind of more focused on what my parents wanted for me as my future. Going to college and majoring in something hard as hell. But I knew from the get-go that I was not a school person. My mom even knew that, but she was she more or less kind of made a goal for me, and I was supposed to pursue that. In college, I for sure knew that this wasn't for me. Like, I got my degree and everything, I got the shit done, but honestly, it wasn't for me. So if I could go back into the past, I would tell myself to just follow my dreams and go with what my heart tells me to do. Because if I knew this back then, I probably would have not majored in criminal justice and minored in sociology. I'd probably be in business and kinesiology, to be honest. But I was way too deep in college for me to withdraw from that program. So yeah, for sure that.
So my last and final question to you is, what got you into the gym and this fitness industry?
Before I started getting into lifting, I played soccer for about 8 to 9 years, and then I stopped freshman year of college because college was hard as hell and I just couldn't balance that and going to school. So I didn't lift before, and what I mean by before is I never lifted before I met Danny. And a lot of you guys would never know that unless I told you. He was the reason why I started in the gym, because he was trying to slide in my DMs and try to get at me. And I remember him telling me, like, let's go to the gym. And I was like, oh hell no, I have not been at the gym in like 6 months, and even then I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. So I was going to embarrass myself in front of this big ass guy that has been lifting for like however many years. How many years have you been lifting?
It's going on like 8 years.
So 8 years when you met me?
No, when I first started, it was probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't going to go to the gym and embarrass myself. And he kept on telling me, like, come on, like, let's go. And I was like, no, you live on the east side, I live in Rosedale, I'm not going to travel all this way to meet up with this guy that I'm going to embarrass myself with. So he made up, what did you do? I think you told me, like, okay, I'll drive down to where you live and we'll go work out. That's how I knew it. That's how I knew he was all up in his feelings. So yeah, he drove down. At the time, we worked out at Body Exchange on Callaway. That was our first leg day session, and I don't even remember how I did. Do you remember how I did? I really don't even know. I don't know if my form was good. I don't know if I looked like a hot mess.
What did I spot you?
I don't remember, but honestly, if I didn't meet Danny, I don't know if I would be a personal trainer right now. Like, honestly, to God, and I probably would have a flat ass right now, too. This is so messed up, but he told me back then I had a pancake ass. That's how I know he didn't love me for my ass.
That's built by DZ.
That's the truth. And yeah, I honestly don't know if I would be a personal trainer if it wasn't for me meeting him. Done with my interview now, so it's time for me to interview Mr. Dan. Are you excited?
Super excited.
Alright, so let's get right into it. Hi, Mr. Dan.
Sucks.
How are you doing today? You doing lovely? You ready for your first question?
Another day in paradise, yeah.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
What is your favorite vegetable? I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say French fries.
Right. So, you ready? If you went to college, what would you major in?
That's kind of an easy one. I know you had mentioned it, you know, when you had answered your question is, I would probably be majoring in some type of business. I think right now where I'm at, like that's more or less of my goal. Not necessarily going back to school, but owning a business. So maybe I do need some type of schooling for it. But I feel like I'm so business orientated, if that's a word, orientated. Yeah, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a word.
You just made that up.
But yeah, no, I think if I was going back to school and I was gonna major into something, it would probably be business, just because I feel like that's where the money is. The money is where you put your effort in and try and build something for yourself and your family.
Completely true.
As opposed to working for, you know, corporate, and you know, realistically what you're doing when you're working for corporate or these big companies.
You're working for them, not yourself.
For the man. So, you know what I mean? Instead of making somebody else rich and helping them accomplish their dreams, I would get into business so I could, you know, do that for myself.
Question. If you weren't with me right now, what is one trait a girl has to have for you to be attracted to her? That she has to have, and you wouldn't see yourself with her for a long time if she didn't have it?
Alright. If I'm being honest, you gotta have a fat ass.
Babe, I had a flat ass, so what does that fucking mean?
Well, you said you're talking about now. See, back then, I knew what I was going to work with.
You had different standards back then? Clearly.
My standards were a little bit flatter back then.
Alright, but for real.
Now I need me a fat booty. Okay, which I already got. Okay, no, a trait that I'd be looking for, or that would attract me, would be motivation. Motivation, in another word, ambition. So I would never want to be with a stay-at-home girl, a fucking, I don't know, one of those dependent women. That's one thing that is a huge turnoff for me. Women who are not motivated and women who are not ambitious to get stuff on their own. And you know, as a man, you know, you always want to be the provider. You always want to be, oh, you know, I'm gonna take care of my baby. Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's 2017. It's time to live in a 2-income household where we can take over the world type shit. And that's the type of thing that motivates me. Somebody who feeds off of my energy and somebody who I could feed off of theirs. So motivation, in another word, ambition.
In other words, me.
I need me a Jan, and that's...
You got what?
Huh?
What?
I see you got a fat ass.
Is that why you're in the relationship? Stop! Scratch that. If you wouldn't have met me, what would you be doing right now?
Honestly, it's crazy right now. We're driving to LA, and before I had met Jen, I used to drive over here for whatever reason. I'm not even sure why I would drive over here. I used to work at GMC way before I had met her, and I would drive over here near the Grapevine, and I would always look over mountains, and I would always tell myself, you know what? I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go with everything that's in my pocket, and that's it. $1 and a dream type of shit. And I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna create, you know, the future that I'm after. When I was younger, I was very depressed. I had just lost my mom, and you know, stuff was it was a little bit tough for me. You know, I was young, and it was such a loss for me because I didn't have, you know what I mean? Like, all I knew was my mom, and all I knew was if I ever had a problem, if I ever had any issues, any money that I ever needed, I was carefree because I knew I had my mom, you know? So when I lost my mom, I went into a deep depression. Like, it was pretty bad. And so I would drive all the way up to the Grapevine, and I would just talk to myself and kind of try and motivate myself. But I felt like I was in such a hole that I had to do something different. I had to, you know, go outside of the norm. And a dream of mine was to move to LA, hoping that, you know, I could spark some type of motivation, or it would, you know, bring me some type of peace to start anew. And before I met Jen, I had that hole in my heart, and it sounds really cheesy, but it's the truth. I had a hole in my heart that I was searching to find, or searching to help heal by doing something different. And what happened when she got it, when you know, when I met her, a lot of that went away. It was different because I looked forward to seeing her, you know what I mean? And it wasn't anything like, it wasn't no love at first sight type thing, but it was something like a breath of fresh air. Something that I look forward to doing. She asked me all the time, you know, when did I know I had feelings for her? And, you know, realistically, I couldn't say, like, you know, the first few times that I had hung out with her, but in all honesty, I mean, that's what made me want more. That's what made me want to see her more. That's what made me want to hang out with her more. Is that type of feeling that I was getting. And it wasn't, you know, I can't say it was love right off the bat, but it was something that I was happy about. You know, it was something that I looked forward to. It's something that brought me some type of excitement, and a lot different than the norm for me. So if I wouldn't have met Jen, I don't know exactly where I would have been or what I would be doing, but I know I'd probably still have that hole in my heart that I was looking to heal, because I don't think I would have, you know, had any type of emotion for anybody before.
All right, so that concludes this Q&A. I hope you guys like it. Our next Q&A will be a little bit more interesting. We'll have new questions and everything. Maybe we'll do a fitness Q&A. Yeah?
Fitness. Never.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe and ask us more questions. Bye guys.
Exactly.